Good morning, students. Once again, Aarti Tiwari is here to make you learn in chapter number 12, means of transport. Which chapter is going on? Chapter number 12, means of transport is going on, right? So, in the previous video, we discussed about the land transport and the water transport, right? We discussed on page number 77 about land transport and water transport. So before I start something new, I always take the recap. So once again, a small recap of the chapter. Whatever we learnt, a recap of the entire chapter, right? So means of transport means what? Means of transport means the way which we are using to go from one place to another place. The way which we all are using to go from one place to another place, that is called means of transports, right? For example, you all are the students, and for coming to school you all are using the vehicle, that is school bus. School bus you all are using to come to school and go back to your home. And some students, they are using their personal vehicles, some students are using auto rickshaw, and some, those who are adult, they are using their motorbike, scooties and bicycle also. So these are the means of transports, right? So we divided means of transports into three categories. The dividation of the transport, the classification of the transports is in three categories. Number one, the land transport. Number two, water transport. And number three, air transport, right? So the land transports, people, those who are living in the villages area, actually they are not believing in lavish life. They don't facilitate as like us. So maximum numbers of people, those who are living in villages area, they are using some animals, like, right? See, those who are living in desert area, they are using camel, because camel is the ship of desert. Camel can walk nicely, camel can run nicely on desert areas, right? Camel can store the water in his hump. So people, those who are living in desert area, they are using camel. And as like desert area, people, those who are living hilly areas or mountain areas, they are using yak. They are using yak to carry the goods or things from one place to another place, right? And as like camel, as like yak, donkey, horse and elephant, bullock cart, horse cart, these all are the means of transport, especially in villages area, because villages people has to cover a short distance. Why? Because all the villages are connected with each other, है ना? There is a small area which they covered actually, है ना? गांव जो होते हैं वो एक छोटे से एरिया में ही होते हैं बेटा, and maximum numbers of villages with connected from each other, right? So this is about the land transport. This is about the land transports, and we discussed that people, those who are living in cities, in towns, they all are using motorbike, scooty, car, the local bus or city bus we can say, and the metro trains. Cities like metropolitan cities like Delhi and Kolkata, they have their metro trains. And what is the good quality of the metro train? The metro train can move very fast. Metro trains are very fast. And now before few days, our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi launched one new metro train without driver. The speciality of this metro train is that there is no driver. There is no driver on that metro train. Right. So, this is all about the land transport. Then we discussed about the water transport. Water transport means the things which moves on water, which flows on water, we call that water transports. And boats and steamers are the means of transports which we usually all are using in water, in river, in ocean, in seas. है ना? So boats and steamers actually carry the pupil as well as they can carry the things of good. They can carry the things and the goods. And I already make you difference. I already told you that the difference between good and goods. Good means बहुत बढ़िया, बेहतरीन, बहुत अच्छा. And GOODS goods. Spellings are same but the meaning is very different. Good, here good means the things which can carry by the boat, by the steamer, by the train. Goods means saman. Good means the things which we all are using in our life, in our day-to-day life. Right. So, but as like bus stand, as like railway station, as like airport, the steamers and the boats also need a stoppage. And that stoppage is called the port. The port. In Hindi we can call it bandargah, where the things are loading and uploading actually. Port is a place where the things are loading and uploading, or goods are loading and uploading, right? So India has 11 ports. In India, when we will talk about the entire India, the whole India, we can say that yes, there are 11 ports in our country, and the biggest port is situated in Mumbai. जो मुंबई का जो बंदरगाह है, that is the biggest port in India. Right? So it is all about the land transport and water transport. Now I am on page number 78. Page number 78. Right? So in this page, whatever is written in the book, first I will make you read. First I will read. See? Can you see? Yes. I will start reading from here. Many places. These entire page I will cover today. Right. So, shall I start? Okay. Are you ready? I am hoping that every child of class 3 has pencil along with you. If you have any difficult word, any new word that you did not hear earlier, so you can make it underline there and there only. Okay. So, I am going to start. Many places situated on the bank of river Ganga, Brahmaputra, Godavari have well developed ferry system. Yes, I told you that as like bus stand, as like railway station, as like airport, boat and steamers also need a place where they can stop, where they can loading and uploading the goods or things. So the Brahmaputra, Godavari, that areas are very developed area, है ना? And I told you that the Mumbai is the biggest port in India. Port we can call it bandargah in Hindi. Okay, so now I am going to read fact file for you. Some people in the Netherlands live in big boats called bregge, and these boats carry goods and people along the canals and rivers. Right, so this is the fact file. There is a fact is written over there. You can read it and you can keep this fact is in your mind. Nothing is new in this fact file. Okay, now think and act. There's a small paragraph is given over here in your book. You have to read that paragraph carefully. Then you have to go for thinking. Then try to enact that. आपको छोटा सा act जैसा इसमें करने बोला गया है, right? Okay, now vehicles move on different fuels. Yes, this thing is very much correct written over there in this book that all the vehicles need fuel. Fuel means what I can say in Hindi. Fuel means the Hindi word is actually not coming is in my mind. Fuel means we can say that petrol, we can say the diesel, है ना? Or we can say that the gas, auto rickshaws, है ना? They are moving by the that gas. The name I actually not clicking is in my mind right now. No issue. I will make you learn in the next lecture. So vehicle moves on different fuels such as petrol and diesel, है ना? Too many vehicles on the road added to air noise pollution. See, vehicles are moving. Indhan. Yes, fuel means indhan. In Hindi we can call it indhan. In Hindi we can call it indhan, right? Thank you, Shalini ma'am. Okay, too many vehicles on the road added to air noise pollution. There are so many. See, when we will talk about the big cities, when we will talk about the metropolitan city, we can say that there are so many rush. There is so many traffic is there because everybody has their own vehicle. Everybody has its own vehicle. है ना? So whatever smoke released by the vehicles, it is the cause of pollution also. It is the cause of pollution as well as noise pollution also. Pollution as well as air pollution तो है ही बेटा साथ में. That is the cause of noise pollution का भी है ना. So by walking short distance we can reduce pollution. So there is a small solution is given over here in your book. If there is a walking distance is there, है ना. Suppose if you want to go your nearby place, so you don't use your scooty, your personal bike, है ना. That time try to use or try to cover that distance by walk. Please do not use any vehicle if you want to cover a short distance. You can go by walk, right? Okay. So we save fuel at the same time. Sharing a ride to school with other kids in neighborhoods is also a good idea. It is called carpool. So in the think and act mein, the main point of this paragraph is that if there is a short distance, so we should try to cover that short distance by walk. So we can reduce the number of noise pollution as well as air pollution also. Right? Okay, now we will discuss about the air transport. The last but not least, air transport. So, dear students, when you will hear this word air, so what clicks is in your mind? This word air means hawa. Yes. So whatever means of transports which moves on air only, that means of transports is called the air transports. है ना? Whatever means of transports is moving on air, so that transport is called the air transport. This is the definition of air transport. अगर आपसे कोई पूछता है कि air transport क्या है, तो how you can explain it? That time you can use it. Whatever means of communication, whatever transports is moving on air, that particular things is called the air transport. So when we will talk about the air transport, in this category there are two types of air transport which usually we all are using, like aeroplane and helicopter. These are the main air transport. These are the main air transport, right? So first, whatever is written in the book, I will read for you, and I am hoping that you also read along with me. Aeroplane and helicopter are the main means of transport. Yes, I already explained you about this line. Aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. If you want to underline this line, you can make it underline that the aeroplane or helicopter is the fastest means of transport. Aeroplane and helicopter can cover a long distance between short time. I will give you a small example. Suppose you want to go to Indore. From Khargone you want to go to Indore. If you will use your personal car, so it will take at least 4 hours. है ना? Between 4 hours you will reach Indore. You will reach to Indore. Right? If you will use the public transport, it means you are using the bus. So bus will also take 4 hours. Right? But when we will use aeroplane or helicopter, so we can go, means that the long distance helicopter or aeroplane can cover within few minutes. Within half an hour, you will reach from Khargone to Indore easily. But when you will go by your own vehicle, so at least 4 hours you will take. And when you will use the public transport, then only you will take at least 4 hours. But when you will go by helicopter or aeroplane, I don't think so, more than half an hour you will take. So the fastest means of transport is aeroplane and helicopter. It means they can cover the long distance between short time of period. Okay. Now next line. These needs an airport to land and take off. But one more thing is there, that aeroplane and helicopter needs the airport where aeroplane can take off and aeroplane can land. Right? So they use for dropping. Helicopters are used to reach the places where other means of transports cannot use. Helicopter can reach. You have seen so many times during rainy season when the flood is there, है ना? बारिश के समय आपने देखा होगा बहुत सारी जगहों पर बाढ़ आ जाती है. So helicopter can reach over there. जहाँ पर बाढ़ में ना तो कोई बस जा सकती है, ना ट्रेन जा सकती है, ना आप और मैं जा सकते हैं, वहाँ पर वो लोग हेलीकॉप्टर से क्या करते हैं? They dropped the food packets on floody areas. है ना? वो लोग बाढ़ से प्रभावित क्षेत्रों में हेलीकॉप्टर के माध्यम से ऊपर से नीचे खाना फेंकते हैं ताकि लोग भूखे ना रहें. भले वो किसी टापू पर फंसे हुए हों, लेकिन भूखे ना रहें, क्योंकि भूख से किसी की भी मौत हो सकती है. राइट? सो हेलीकॉप्टर कैन रीच दैट प्लेस वेयर वी कांट रीच. Where we can't reach. So example भी मैंने आपको दे दिया. Right? So they are used for dropping foods, clothes and medicine for people during flood and earthquakes. Yes, earthquake. This word earthquake is new for you. Earthquake, we can call it bhukamp. Earthquake means bhukamp in Hindi. So during flood time and during earthquake time, helicopter can provide the facilities those who are in the floody areas. They drop the packets of foods and clothes and necessary medicines. Okay, now move on. India has many airports. Given below is a list of some big airports in India. So India has so many airports, but some international airports names are given in the book. International airport means where we can catch the international flight and we can go out from our country, or where from the foreign country the aeroplane can reach over there and land on our country. So international airports names are given over here in the book. Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, it is situated in Mumbai. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport, it is situated in Kolkata. Indira Gandhi International Airport, that is situated in New Delhi and Chennai and Amritsar, right? So the last two lines I am going to read for you and then I will wind up my class. Okay, the means of transports play an important role in the progress of country. They are called the lifeline of our country. We should take proper care of them. So what is the main point about the air transport? The means of transports play a very important role to the progress of any country, not only for India, but it is play a very important role in any country. Okay, they are called the lifeline of country. So make it underline this word, lifeline of our country. Means of transport is called the lifeline of the country. Lifeline, see, our family members is the lifeline of our family. As like country is also our family, so we can say that yes, the means of transports are the lifeline of our country and we should take proper care of them, and always we should take the very proper care of all the means of transports. Okay, so dear children, here we are completing the chapter number 12, means of transports. Chapter number 12, means of transports, here we are completing. So my time is going to finish. I am going to wind up my lecture. When we will meet in the next lecture, we will write the new words and we will do few exercise which is based on this chapter, means of transports. Right? So till then, bye bye, have a nice day. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Keep reading, keep watching and keep completing your notebook on time. So till then, bye bye.